Okay, welcome back to my kitchen, cooking with love with Mary. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do I'm going to do like an old-fashioned type meatloaf. So I'm going to get started here. I got everything measured out. Now this recipe you'll be seeing what I'm putting in there, but a lot of it is just going to be by just, ingredients, just not by measurement. So, okay, I got my skillet here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off sauteing some bell peppers and onions. Here I got, this is about an onion, about a 1.5 onion. I'm not going to use it all. And 1.5 bell pepper. And I'm not going to use all of this either. So I'm going to put some butter in here. I got about 3 tablespoons of butter. And I got some garlic that I'm going to put in here. And I just want to soften just a little, not just cook them till they all the way just done. Because they're going to cook in the oven. So if you would, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, please, and share it. And I'm going to be doing like 3 pounds of, I have some Angus beef here. I'm going to be using, I have about 3 pounds. I got some company coming over, so that's why I'm doing more. So, and what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cook this, and I'm going to be, let mine, sit overnight in the fridge. That's the way I like to do mine. I like my seasoning to just sit in there, marinate overnight. Okay. In a few minutes, I'm going to be adding some garlic to the skillet here. So tomorrow, we're just going to pop it in the oven and see what I'm going to do. I like to put a little tomato paste in mine and some diced tomatoes in mine also. But I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow to put that in there because when I put that in there, it makes my meatloaf red. And some people thinking it's not done. That happened before, so I had to hold back on that till the next day. It makes it look pink like the meat is kind of not raw, like not done. Yeah. So I'm going to scrape this back just a little, and I'm going to add my garlic in here. That's about, I'm going to say 1.5 tablespoons of garlic there. A little oil there, it's like it wanted to burn. Okay. So as you know, Thanksgiving is coming around. I think my next recipe I'm gonna do some pumpkin pies. Okay, that's about ready. Yeah, this is about ready right there. And turn it off. Like I said, I didn't want to cook it all the way, just enough to make sure it's done. Okay, so I'm gonna bag my camera back up. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing is add my ground beef here. Okay. And this recipe, I tried to kind of like double the recipe because, like I said, I had some company coming over. Okay. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So, okay, I got my ground beef in here, and I'm combine my onions and bell pepper and my garlic in here. Okay. And then I got 2 eggs, and I got some milk, about 2/3 cups of milk, which I said the recipe is being doubled. So whatever ingredients that I have, it calls for 1 egg. I had to use 2 eggs. So okay, got my eggs here. I'm just gonna dump that in. And them 2/3 cups of milk. Okay. Now I got some grated carrots. I have 1/3 cup of grated carrots. Okay. And carrots are supposed to make it real moist for you. So like I said, I'm doubling the recipe, so it's gonna be 2. Okay, there it goes in there. Okay, I got my carrots in. And my breadcrumb is supposed to be 2/3 cups of breadcrumb. So this is measured out for 2/3 cups of breadcrumb times 2. And that's the Italian style breadcrumb that I use. And then I have 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Times 2. And I have, let's see here, so I have 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And then I have 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Okay. And then I'm gonna put just a tad here of I have some steak sauce here, A1. I'm gonna put a little steak sauce, not that much. Okay, that's enough. And then I have some beef base here that I'm gonna add in here. You can see. Just a little, don't take much because it's kind of salty. Okay, so I got everything in here. I got my onions and bell pepper, egg, milk. I got the carrots. I got the breadcrumbs in there. Parmesan cheese, Worcestershire sauce. I have the balsamic vinegar, the steak sauce in here, the beef base. So now I'm just gonna mix it all up real good. And I also have this right here. I like to put this in mine. The onion soup mix in the pack. Ooh. I'm just gonna use 1 pack of that, and I just made a big mess. Oh. So I'm gonna get ready to give it a good mix here. So I'm gonna go in with my hands, my gloves here. Make sure you see me good. Okay. Okay. Just go in here and just have fun. And what I normally like to do is, when I mix it all up, I like to just take me some and put it in just some in a skillet, you know, just a sample, and try it out and make sure it has enough salt. Because you have to be very careful, because all the seasoning that you use, some of it has salt in it already. And I forgot. I made some homemade meatloaf seasoning. I forgot to put it in there. Let me get it. Because I like to make my own, because, you know, that stuff you buy in the packages, it is so salty. Sodium, boy, it's salty. So I made my own. So I forgot to put that on there. Yeah. Don't have all that salt in it. I made enough for 2. So I'm going to save a little, because I'm going to make my own sauce to go on top of my my meatloaf, and I'm going to put that in there, the rest of it in there. And my sauce that I'm going to make with my ketchup and my Dijon mustard. And I'm going to put some diced tomatoes in mine also, the sauce that I'm going to put on top. And I'm gonna give you the recipe a little later on to this the meatloaf seasoning that you can make your own, you know. And you don't have to be worrying about all the salt intake, because it is very salty. I had to stop using that. I like to make my own. And see, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave it in this container right here, and I'm put a top over it, and I'm just gonna sit it in my fridge. And tomorrow I'm gonna finish my meatloaf. I'm gonna take it out the refrigerator and let it set, you know, and get kind of room temperature, and then I'm going to put it in the oven, but I'll let you see, you know, tomorrow. Okay. I like the texture of this. Feels good and moist, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pat this down. Oh yeah, this will be enough for my company, my guests tomorrow. That's why I made so much. Normally I would have just made 1 pound. Okay, that's it. And then tomorrow when I get it out of the fridge, I'm going to add some tomato paste in there and some diced tomato. And then I'm going to mix that up, and then I'm going to get in the oven. And the oven will be set at 350. So tomorrow you'll be seeing me putting this in the oven. Okay. Okay, welcome back to my kitchen, Cooking with Love with Mary. You know, I told you I was going to put my meatloaf in the freezer and let it set overnight. I did, so I'm taking it out now. And I'm going to get ready to add some diced tomatoes and some tomato paste. I'm going to drain the tomatoes because I don't want the juice in there. I got my oven already preheated. And it turned a little dark because all the ingredients that I had in there was the Worcestershire sauce and steak sauce and everything, so it makes it turn a little darker. Okay, I'm putting me about, first I gotta take my husband out because he can't do tomato product. 2 tablespoons of that. So I might as well just go ahead and put his in here. In his pan here, loaf pan. Okay, now I got his in the loaf pan. Now, I'm going to put me a few of these diced tomatoes in there. And mix it all together. And like I said, the reason I didn't put it in there last night because if you let it sit overnight in the fridge with the paste in there and the tomato, when you cook it, it's gonna look like it's not done, like it's raw, because that tomato paste was set in there and change the color of it. And when it cooks, that's what it's gonna look like. It's not done. Because I did it before and someone said, "Oh, this is not done." I'm gonna have to buy me a large loaf pan. I'm gonna put mine in a glass casserole dish. Okay. And you really don't have to spray your pan because it gives off so much oil and grease. Unless you're going to put parchment paper under it, then you will have to spray it. I'm gonna spread it out, and then I'm gonna go down the center of it and make them 2 loaves out of it. And I'm going to go down the center like this. One side looks bigger. Okay, so you see I got it like a loaf. I divided it in the center, and it will cook like a loaf. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven. And it's gonna bake for like 45 minutes, but I'm gonna check it about 35 minutes. So Alexa, set timer for 35 minutes.
35 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so when I come back, so what I'm gonna do now, let me show you this. Now, this is where I'm gonna make my sauce go on top. I have some ketchup here. And I'll put a little Dijon mustard in there. Just a tad, about a teaspoon of brown sugar. I don't want mine to taste sweet. Okay. So this is the rest of this meatloaf seasoning that I made from scratch. My meatloaf seasoning, I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put all of it in there. It's not salty, that's why I made it my own. And then I'm going to give it a stir. And this is all I'm going to do to this, because I'm going to put this on the top of it. Yep, I'm going to put that on the top of it. So, in about, I'm going to say about 25 minutes, I'm going to put this on top of it. And when you come back, I'm going to take it out of the oven, and then I'm going to let it cool, and then you'll see my finished product. Okay, I'm getting ready to take my meatloaf out of the oven, and I'm going to sit it here, and I'm going to pour my sauce over it. Okay. And I forgot to put my diced tomatoes in here also in my sauce. Let me give it a stir here. So the only thing I have in here is ketchup, some Dijon mustard. I just put a teaspoon of sugar, and I got some meatloaf seasoning that I made from scratch in here. Let me put just a tad of Worcestershire in here. Just a tad of Worcestershire in here, my sauce here. Okay, now I'm gonna just pour it over here on the meatloaf. It's been in there for about 25 minutes, and I've taken it out, so I can get this on here. I like a lot of sauce because when I do my potatoes, I like to, put some of that on my potato. So I'm gonna use it all because I don't want to have this leftover. It's a little much, but that's all right. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in the oven. I'm gonna let it cook for at least about maybe 25 more minutes. So when I get back, I'm gonna be showing you my finished product. Okay, I'm back. I got my meatloaf out the oven. I did get it out the oven, let it rest on, because it cuts better when when you let it rest. So I got me some cream potatoes here that I made, and I'm gonna cut me some slices and put it on here, and it looks delicious. Kind of use this to get it out. Oh, that looks delicious. Oh, yes. Let y'all see this. Don't they look delicious? Yep. Still hot, smoking. I'm smoking me a little. Let me get me a little this garnish here for it. Yeah, that's good. So I got a little garnish here. I put some parsley on here. This is my meatloaf. Okay, so I'm gonna taste me a little here, and I'm just gonna taste the meatloaf. I'm not gonna taste the potatoes. And it cooked for like 45 minutes. Okay. Okay. Okay, that tastes delicious. Okay, that's my meatloaf here. And then my cream potatoes with meatloaf. Okay. So if you would hit the like button and share my video. Until next time, bon appetit.